Hey there, Cheryl here. I'm going to be dwelling into a topic that has been commonly asked today, and that has to do with Cheryl, how do we do with stress? How do we deal with stress? Well, stress seems to be a modern ill, isn't it? Have you ever felt that before? Just before a big presentation, you are stressed. Just before a big interview, you are stressed. Just before a major house move, you are stressed. Before you begin a new job, you are stressed. Well, stresses can be good if you manage it, or it can be detrimental if you don't. Stresses is good because it gives us impetus. It also gives us put us a little bit on the edge for us to make sure that we're on our toes for that certain major or big event that's happening. On a long-term basis, it's definitely not good for our health. Where stress is not good for us is that it is bad in terms of us having anxiety attacks, or it can be bad because we can't get good night rest, or it can be bad because stress causes us to be snappy and edgy with the people around us. So here's why the other reason why we need to manage our stress, and that's to avoid burnout. Couple of ways that we can do that, and I have got it right here. Let me share with you 4 different ways that you can manage stress, and you can start right now. I believe this is important because you have big ambitions and you have big goals, and you need to manage your stress and so that you can truly be vibrant, moving towards your goals and having that particular momentum. And the first one is about the lens through which you see your world. You have heard me say before, do not let the external turmoil impact your internal rest. And that's about managing your stress. Don't let whatever that's happening outside impact you in having that calmness and that single-mindedness to pursue your particular goal. And having that lens, having that perspective that what is that that's causing that stress, and arresting that is going to be key for you to manage it so that it does not amplify, right? So put that stress or that stressful event or that stressful incident into perspective in the context of things that's happening. So that's number 1. The second, get organized. Very often we are stressed is because things are all over the place, things are not scheduled, things are not ordered, and therefore we are stressed because when you need to look for something, it's like all over the place, or when you get into an event, things are not in place, not scheduled, there's no systems. And also once you get more organized, there is less stress. Not that there will be no stress, there's less stress because it's more managed, there's more control, right? So get organized. The third is, yes, take a deep breath. When you feel stressful or you think it's going to be a stressful day, again, the lens by which you see your day, you think it's going to be a stressful day, stop. Put things into perspective, take a deep breath, and think, right? Put it in perspective. Breathe. When you take deep breaths in, you calm yourself down, you get your mind to be thinking and focusing again. Take a deep breath, right? Breathe with me right now. And out. Breathe in and out, right? That's all you need to do. One of my clients used to go into a very stressful state, and she can stress herself out 2-3 days in a row in anticipation of something that probably would not happen. That's about putting your things into perspective, into your lens again. And so what I tell and work with her is, whenever she feels that, stop, put everything down and breathe. Right? So, and it's managed a number of times where she goes into a state of turmoil or anxiety or frenzy, just because she can manage her stress better. And now the next thing is your environment. If you are feeling stressful, move away from the environment that you are in right now. Go take a walk. Go take in a different site. Go change of scenery. Move yourself away from the stressful environment. It can be you're about to get into a stressful situation with your spouse, with your children, with your teammate, with your boss. Remove yourself from the environment and then come back to it again. Right? So these are 4 ways that you can better manage your stress. First is your perspective. What lens are you seeing through when you get yourself into that stressful environment or that stressful situation, or you think it's going to be stressful? Get organized. When you're organized, it is less stressful because there's less unexpected things that's thrown up at you. Next, breathe. Remember to take deep breath. When you take shallow breath, you just build up the sense of anxiety and that rapidness, in terms of your breath and randomness in your head. Finally, change your environment. When you feel that you're stressful or the stress is coming up or you're going to get into a stressful argument, situation, remove yourself from that particular environment and then come back and deal with it again. My name is Cheryl and I know that you can put this 4 into practice and better manage your stress so that you can truly enjoy what you're doing. So until I see you at the next episode, I want to wish you a life that's most excellent. Hey, Cheryl here again. Like that particular episode? Well, there are 3 things you can do right now. Number 1, subscribe so that you are notified every single time I have a new episode up. The second thing is grab my free book, The 24-Hour Woman, How High Achieving Stress Women Manage It All and Still Find Happiness. You find the link right there. The third thing is head on over to my website right now and subscribe to my weekly newsletter because there are topics, strategies, and tools that I share there that I do not share on this particular platform. Till I see you on our online or offline events, my name is Cheryl and I want to wish you a life that's most excellent.